this month we're going to be making Reach for the Stars light up rocket ships. Let's get started.
Here are the things you will need. You need some crayons, colored pencils, or markers. You'll have to provide these on your own, but you do have some from your previous sensory stock kits. I'm going to use these. They're just my own markers. You'll need a binder clip, a spaceship worksheet, which is double-sided, just so you know. The instructions are on the other side. You'll need some copper tape. It's white on the other side, so you'll have to flip it around. And you will need the LED light. Oops, my stuff just went away. You'll need an LED light, which looks like this, and the coin battery.
Okay, let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to do to make your rocket ship is color it. So you can color your rocket ship, but don't color the triangle in the middle. So right here is a finished rocket ship. You don't want to color this white part in the middle. But you can color all the rest of it however you want.
I've finished coloring my rocket ship. Janie, what do we need to do next?
So the next thing that you're going to do for your rocket ship is you're going to take your LED light. So you're going to flip your paper over so it's the instruction side up. And you see the black dot in the middle of that white triangle?
Right there.
You're going to poke the wires through, but you want to poke them through from the front side so that the wires stick out of the back.
And if you want to flip it over to the front side, if you kind of hold it up to the light at a certain angle, you can see the black dot through the paper. So I'm going to do that.
And so the next thing is, there's a positive wire and a negative wire on this LED light. So if you flip your paper over, the longer wire is the positive wire. So you're going to put that on the red line. You're going to lay it down on the red line.
So make sure you use the longer wire. They're not too different in height, but you can see that this one's a little bit taller. And then you're going to put the smaller one
On the blue
on
diagonal.
the blue line, right? Ooh, I gotta hold this. Then you're going to put the smaller one on the blue line. Like that.
Perfect. So the next step will be, so you're going to use your copper wire next. So this is a finished one, and the copper wire crinkles up really easily. So we have flat strips over there, but it kind of crinkles up and sticks to itself really easily. So you have to be pretty careful. But you're going to take one piece of copper wire, one of your pieces of copper wire, and put it straight up on, holding your positive wire down along the red line, going up and down.
And
So-
you gotta peel the back off first.
Yeah.
Don't forget to do that, or else it won't be sticky.
But you have to make sure your two pieces of copper wire do not touch. Your two pieces of copper tape do not touch. So, you put on your first piece. Now you're going to do your second piece. This part is tricky. So you're going to put a second piece of wire. So you just put one right here, you're going to put one here. But they cannot touch right here. That's very important. You can't make your wire pieces touch. Or your copper pieces touch. So see, there's a little gap right there. So this is what we just did. This is what we're doing now, and they don't touch. So Lily's gonna put her second piece on.
So I'm gonna make sure that there's a little gap here. And then
Stop it at the
Yes.
dotted line.
going to do that. And see how my pieces of wire don't touch.
So now you're gonna take your last piece of copper wire, and you're going to copper tape. Sorry, and you're going to place it horizontally over top of the first wire that you placed. So this is the first one that you placed. Now you're going to put one right here and make it go all the way through to the circle.
And these ones are allowed to touch, so don't
Yeah.
worry about it that time.
Like,
It's not supposed to touch the one on the blue line though.
yeah, okay, good job. So the next step is you are going to place your battery. So I've got my battery right here. And there is a positive and negative side.
It will show you right here. Positive is right there because it has a little plus. It's like addition. And the negative side is this one, I'm guessing, even though it doesn't have a minus.
So now you're going to place your battery negative side down on the circle. The bottom,
The circle under the line.
under the blue line. So the diagonal line at the end of that piece. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold along your dotted line on the corner and fold it over so that that copper tape touches the plus side.
Just like that.
And then you can use your binder clip to secure it into place. So just clip it on the edge of the paper like this in the middle here, just to hold it into place.
Just show Janie's. Mine isn't very bright.
So you just have to bend you just have to reposition it a little bit so it's clean. So here is your finished rocket ship. So thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed this craft, and we'll see you next time.
This is an extra kit donated by Prusso Preschool and School of Music. Janie couldn't be here today because she was busy, but I'm going to show you what's inside. Okay, so it looks like the first thing we got is scissors. If you're younger, you probably want some parental supervision with this and be very careful with them. We've also got some markers and a glue stick. And you can keep all these materials for future kits too, for future sensory kits. We've got this really nice watercolor palette, which is wrapped in some bubble wrap. And if I can unwrap it, I'll show you what it looks like. So here's the watercolor kit. Looks really nice. We've got some watercolor and marker pages, so you can color with your markers or use watercolor for those. And it looks like we've also got some colored paper for drawing on, cutting out. There's really no specific activity that goes with this extra art kit, but a few ideas are for winter, you could cut out some snowflakes on your colored paper and hang them up in your room. You could do drawings in your book and cut them out. For Valentine's Day, you could cut out hearts. I know that's coming up pretty soon. And you can just be very creative, let your imagination run wild. Yet again, thank you to Prusso Preschool and School of Music for sponsoring this video. Bye!